All right, good. So yeah, basically, so let's work on this PR together. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of showing you the flow for how I actually get the docs going. So I just checked out this PR that's updating some of the reference examples, and then the first thing I do is go to support Jacklang here, and then pip install E just to make sure I can run mkdocs serve, and then this will serve the documentation real time. So let me open that. So I can go here, Jacklet reference. Sometimes though, there's a automate that where does it run? Where do I run this automate? I run it in compiler, and I think it's in here. Automate genrefs. I think this is it. Yeah, if we do that. So in automate genrefs, this I think is then called by automate ref. Anyway, sometimes you have to do jack, jack clean, and then jack automate. What was it? Automate jack? Jeez, I can't remember anything. So let me just go to the tools, lang tools, automate. Yeah, automate ref. Jack automate ref, I think. Whoops. Oh no, jack tool automate ref. Jack tool. Yes. Okay. So the reference is regenerated. So it ran this. So they might be like some slight. It kind of adjusts the grammar inclusion and the example inclusion. All right. So so tell me a little bit about what you. So what was your question? I'm sorry.
Uh, yeah, first the same string stuff I need to do. I need to add to all the places where I
I see. Right. So should you add some strings in all the relevant places? Let's see. So an example would be, say, archetype bodies. So if we go to archetype bodies here, so we have a sum. So you added a sum string here. We got to get the highlighter
yeah.
to do the right thing. I'll work on that highlighter. But hmm. Where's the first place? Oh, that's a good question, right? Um, so should you add some strings everywhere? That's an interesting. Because we have some strings there, so you can actually have some strings in your. We have a some string there, and then we have a some string. Where else? Oh, I think here one or two of these could have a sum string, and you can add a comment that there's a sum string. So maybe you can put a sum string somewhere in here on one of these, maybe, and then you can just
Yeah.
like if it's like here and then you have a sum string and then on the next line you have animal, you can put a comment on this line that says example of using sum strings in Jack, right? So you could just leave it at that, right? And then I could describe it in the description or something. And that would be like one of the places. And then in here, I wouldn't use a sum string here, but maybe in one of these has calls, example, maybe you could have a has that has a sum string and just similar, just one in one location, example of using a sum string. So I would do that throughout. Yeah. And just kind of be clever as to how you include it. Yeah. Cool. So that was one question. Was there any other questions?
Yeah, on that import include statements, import include.
Okay. You know.
So when we import this function dot jack outside the reference example folder, we can use like this double dot and micro dot function
Mm-hmm.
thing. But when we have the path in the terminal and when we run like jack run import include dot jack, it will shows the error that the file function func.jack couldn't be no such file directory or like that. But when we at the actual path, I mean the absolute path to that terminal, it prints the output, the expected output.
I see. So basically, this then breaks this example in the test.
No, it doesn't break in the test. When I run the test, it passes.
Okay.
But when we run using the jack run import include statements, when we are in the relevant path in the terminal, it breaks.
Oh,
Like, no
I
such file directory.
I think is that expected behavior? I think that might be expected behavior. I think Python might have the same issue. Or so this is a potential issue, right? That you're kind of pointing out.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, so is the question which of these two is the correct statement that you're making? The state option A would be when I do use a jack run to run this file, and I'm in a different path than say the location of the file. It breaks, and I don't know whether it should break or I know it should not break.
I am in the correct path of the file where it located.
All right, let's try it together. Let's try it together so I can reproduce the breaking situation. So let's go to examples reference. Examples reference. Okay, so it's in here, and if you do a jack run, include same.jack, right? So this breaks is what you're saying. But when you run it in a test, it doesn't break?
Yeah, when I run the PyTest test.py, it will not break. Also, if we run like jack run and put the absolute path, the whole path of the import include statement,
it works?
Yeah.
That's interesting. So if you do
like jack run and
so let's try that.
yeah.
Okay, that worked. Okay, so that works, but this doesn't work. Well,
That says the no such file directory.
why is that the case? This is a static error, so that means could not find module microfunc. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Let me go to that file. Import include statements.jack micro.func. So it's looking for microfunc, but it's probably looking from the current directory. I think this is happening in import path, and the target. Let's print the target. Oh, it prints the target. Okay, target's microfunc. Let me think. Import mod from file. Oh, let's look at this. Import module. Okay. It's in 4 places. Annex impl. Okay. So target. Yeah, this seems like it's an issue. I'm just trying to see if it's a quick fix. Mod path. Why is the mod path not the full path? Print mod path. Let's try to fix this one super quick. No dot loc. Yeah. I don't need iPath. Okay. Wait. When does this target come into existence. Error. Let's see what's going on. Oh, it's here. There's another location. Annex impl. But you're not doing any annexing. You're not. This shouldn't be called. Target equals. Oh, import target to relative path. Okay. I'm just surprised that if I do a print here of mod path, and then I print target, let's call this T, and this one will be M. Huh? Oh. Oh wait, let me think. Mod path is okay. This might be fine, but target equals of node location mod path of node path string. Okay, cool. So import to relative path. This relative path should be one level above, right? It's like .. /. So it should be one level above because you have the ... Oh, I see. So let me think. There's a level. Oh, so let me look at this. Import relative. Okay. Where does this levels equal 0 for part in parts if part is nothing, traversal levels ++. Import target. I see. I see what's happening. So, oh, I see. This is, yeah, this is a, oh, import target is ... func. Okay, so this is correct. So let's find where we're not getting, because this is the relative path, so it should be ... /. So we increment traversal levels. So at this point, actual parts equals, okay. Path equals base path, relative path equals join base path. It should be dots. This should be dots, right? Base path. And then so there's one. Why is there one? There's two of these dots. Let me. This code basically needs to be. If I do a split on the dots, let me just print parts. I could just use the debugger, but whatever. Yeah, let's just do that. Just give me the parts. So yeah, we have an empty and empty. Each empty should turn into a dot. But I'm doing this. If I have that, this is just wrong. I think this is just wrong. For blah blah blah, base path equals OS path. Relative path equals. Oh, I'm doing a join. But what is this base path doing? The base path is empty. Oh no, I should print it after. Let's see what it does. Base path is still empty. Oh, it's OSDI. this is really weird. There's an easier way to do this. Let me think about how to do this. I mean, I could just do dot is 1, 2 dots is you go back. So 3 dots is you go back twice. Oh, I see. So basically, can't we do this? See, I don't know if this breaks other stuff, but for each one of these, relative. Okay, yeah, that's actually what I want to do. Yes. Okay. I think this will do it. That's right. That looks right now.
Yeah.
But what's happening? Something else is breaking? No module. Okay. This looks right though now, right? So let's just debug it from this apparently more correct place. Let's see. Let's just get this out of there. Okay, so this is clean. And then I have other prints, right? Don't I? Oh, what just happened? Okay, so if I do this, yeah, I have M and T. Where are those prints? Where am I? Oh, I'm in the wrong file. Okay, so let's just go back. Let's just go back and debug from scratch, from first principles. Okay, so we know that, okay, so in compile jack file to pass. Oh, this is compile. Let me think. What happens to relative path? So this is in, let me see something. Wait, where was the, oh, it's in helpers that I did this change. Import target to relative path. That's breaking somewhere else. This is all right. This looks right here, right? And we get past this pass, and then we're in a later pass, right? So this is file not found error in the compile. Oh, is it because I'm it's another place that jack file to pass. Let's see, in compile jack. Compile jack, okay, and this is in the importer. All right. Importer. Yep. So it's here, and it's trying to find a full target. And full target, so we got to track full target where that's path normalized join caller dir. All right, let's see what. Hold on. Target. Target is probably wrong. All right, this is a good test case, I guess. This is a very good test case because now tell me something. You said the test passes, so we need to add a test that checks this behavior, right? Huh? Oh, I'm so silly. All right, let's do this target. Okay. Target split. dir path. Sup with dot. package path. What the hell is happening here? Okay, module name. Split here. We join it. We join the path on the split. Oh, okay. So this thinks, and we split on the dot jack. So something's up here too. Do you think you can take over from this spot to kind of debug what's going on?
Yeah, I can try. Yeah.
Because the target is correct. There's just what this is trying to do is, at the compile. So basically, you just kind of have to. Have you ever worked with this function before? The PyImporter, the Jack importer.
No.
Give it a try. Yeah, I'll leave. I'll leave. I'll put this in the PR. Okay. So the git diff looks like this, and then you could work from here for a while. And if you're having trouble, we'll do another call later. I just need to finish a few things real quick before the meeting at 11. So, git diff. Yeah, so there's only these two diffs, right? So this is presumably a fix for, okay, let me explain what was going on. So what I just did. So you know that you have a Jack program, right? And then it goes through a number of passes, right? So it turns into an AST here, and then it does like analysis 1, analysis 2. So we have all these passes, and then you get bytecode at the end, right? So you have ... So we have these passes. Now, one of these analyses is an import one, static analysis. So this import failed, but I fixed this import. Now later, there's a ... There's some other passes that are relevant. There is, it's failing when it runs. There's a PyGen, the PyASTGen. So there's a PyASTGen pass that generates like code that then is executed. So the next failure happens when it tries to run the bytecode, right? So in the VM, I'll just do this as the VM, right? So now this used to fail, but now this passes, okay? So we're making it after that. So that's this fix. That's this, what appears to be a fix, right? I haven't tested it thoroughly, so I don't want to jump for joy yet. So this looks like it's working now, check mark. However, it's still failing when it tries to actually run it. And when it's running, when the program's running, the generated code, the code that's essentially generated here, is executing, and then it's failing when it calls this importer. Now it looks like the importer is getting the right target, right? So if you look at this target, this looks like it's all working fine. So I would say this is also correct, but there's something wrong in that importer where when this importer, it gets the right target here, at this point we lose that information. So it's somewhere in here we're losing that information, and it's failing. Where is it? So it's actually failing at this point. Compile full target. So basically by the time we have our full target, we lose that information that it's one level above. So we lose that information when we try to actually compile the full target. right? So it's breaking at this particular line because something went wrong between this line and ultimately this line, full target. Does that make sense? All right. So from there, you can kind of see what's going on in this particular function that's causing us to lose this information, right? When we're trying to resolve it to be a full path. I think you just, yeah, I think the issue is here. Somewhere here is the issue. So, all right, I'll upload this video and you work on it and then connect with me later if you can't solve it or something else breaks or something. Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, I guess we'll talk soon. Oh, you're on mute. Oh, I can't hear. Huh. Okay, yeah, I'm not hearing. Did your microphone like go off? Oh, yeah, maybe earpods issue. No, nothing. Sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Slack me, and then we'll hop on later. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Later. Yep. Bye.